welcome back to another episode of Fucking Be Honest. Tonight I got my motherfucking nigga Roxanne in the building, aka what? Exclusive Lady. Oh, Lady, you got it right. Mm-hmm. I kept calling her as Lottie. See, I don't say shit. I fuck up everything though, for real. That's why I don't call nobody names and shit no more. Like I'll be in the store and somebody say something, I call their name wrong, I fucked up.
I don't remember that.
Was like,
everybody is born baby, so it's okay.
Hey boo. And it's not really a disrespecting. It's just I can't fucking remember. So
and if I really we get engaged in conversation, I'm gonna be like, "What's your name again?"
What's your name again?
I'm not afraid to say that.
You would do that. That's embarrassing.
I'm not sorry. I'm getting up there.
But I would want to feel special.
They might be a little timid, but like I said, charge my head number high because you know the eye connection already means that I love you.
Absolutely.
And that's a lot of people.
Let's go ahead and toast it on that one. All right, so first of all, let me say thank you for coming on the fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know it's called Fucking Be Honest. So I think I called you to do the podcast. Reason being is, what neighborhood? What did you grow up at, Roxanne?
Over here. I went to Highland Springs.
East End. You did? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. So, you're an East Ender. I don't know why I thought you was a Highland Parker.
Because I never did hair. I didn't start doing hair over here. I actually started hair over Southside.
Oh.
Everybody could not believe that. They went to school and was like, I got to go to Southside to get my hair done.
Okay.
And because that's who kind of put me on the map, the Southside girls. They were, quote unquote, with the ghetto hairstyles there that I started out doing. So that's
kitchen hair, that type shit there.
Yep, went from my mama's house and like I said, went straight to Southside. So
okay. So let's talk about this. Let's start here. Let's say who is Roxanne. If we could, I know Exclusive Lady, that came from your hair brand, right?
Right.
All right. So we can say who is Roxanne. How would you kind of categorize who you are? I know, right? That's because I be saying like I know I'm a whole lot. That's my saying. I know I'm a lot. But I would say as a person, like I genuinely just want to make everybody smile. I just want a good vibe every time that we link and connect. I want peace. Okay.
And like I said before we started, like it took me a little while to really get right here.
Okay.
Like the world changes you, and I'm not gonna say COVID. Because it was not COVID.
But that was a big thing, but it changed.
COVID ain't right? COVID didn't. The effects that people say like the money and
it ain't affect me.
I never been one of those ones, and I ain't talking about like I ain't the rich up there and this, that, and the third. You know, I do what I gotta do with what I gotta do. But it changed me to see how people are. It got them since they in the house now. You are prone to be yourself.
Yeah.
You have to
all day
deal with who is with you.
See some shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they say COVID, but it made me stand still.
Okay.
So just for the world, like, and I've talked to a lot of people in that sense that have been like, you know what, you're right. I had to reevaluate some things. Where was I going? So it dawned on me that I was coming up on all these years of doing hair.
Yeah. And
I really didn't have too much to show. I don't have what I feel like I'm worth for the show.
And how long have you been doing hair?
33 years.
33 years. And you know, it's crazy to have worked, and I understand because I've been doing makeup for 14 years now. 15 almost. So I get it what you're saying, like, damn, am I stagnant? Am I stuck? Did I not do what I was supposed to do? I don't think that's the problem. I just think our generation and how we came up in business, we self-taught. A lot of us fucking self-taught. Nobody came up and gave you shit, right? So I get
schooling don't teach us what we know.
Okay, so let's kind of take it back a little bit before we start hair, right? So growing up in Southside, you went to Highland Springs, but you did hair in Southside, right? What got you into your business? Like, what made you say hair is it? People. You're a people person.
The people.
Okay.
The people, like, really love the fact that to see them change how they get their hair done and it make them feel good.
Okay.
That was the key thing that let me know that I still was going to do this. Like, everybody like, oh, you make... Money going to come because I never was one to take all money.
Okay.
I never was one to take all money, but to know that I made people feel the way they did just from my hairstyle, I instantly did that. And so I got more into the style, like even down to, nah, boo, don't get it like that. You know, because some people complain, say, I want this, and you give them that. That don't go on that.
Okay.
You know, because like even now I still do it, and I'm not afraid to say, no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
You got these people that's playing in here.
Don't try to be the jack of all trades and the master of none. I think that's my philosophy.
What is for you is for you.
What's for you is for you. So you kind of mastered your craft in your way, gained your clientele, right? So was there ever a time in the transition of doing hair that it was something else that you felt that you should have been doing more, or something else you should have picked up in your hair, or you just was content in like...
I wish I would have... I'm still kind of considering it because I just was talking, and again, you know, sitting back thinking and like, all right, look, what's next? And I still feel like I'm young, so I feel like I got a lot of more life to live, but I don't want to be the one to fall out behind the chair, like, get pushed or forced out. I want to have me a set date that I retire from doing hair. I don't want to just do it till I can't no more. And, you know, because the pains and aches and stuff is settling in, you know. So that's why I really stay busy. Because when I sit still, I get stiff. You know what I'm saying?
You get bored easily?
No, because I'm always doing something.
You are. So you
always
on the go?
Yes, go. Or if ain't nothing doing, y'all come over here. Or I'm going to come over there, let's drink, let's do, you know what I'm saying? I just want to enjoy because what we all got a hard reality is. It don't last too long.
It don't last long. You gotta
go
a good time, not a long time.
That's the saying.
So hair is your passion?
It's my passion.
Okay. So what about
enjoy it.
What about the young? The young.
They're in it for money.
No, like the young Roxanne.
They're in it for the money.
I'm talking about you. What about the young Roxanne? Yeah. So like,
as far as doing hair,
let's talk about before hair, like the young Roxanne, high school Roxanne, like you know. And I think this is the thing because we don't never really take shit back. Baby. We don't really think about like because you're a mother of what, 3, right?
2.
You're a mother of 2.
Grandmother of 3.
Grandmother of 3. Okay, I got it wrong. Okay, so what's your oldest?
He's 29. He just turned 29.
He a boy?
He's a boy.
Okay.
My daughter's 26.
Okay.
In August, and she's a girl.
Okay. So you became a mom at what age?
18.
Okay, I was 18 too. 18. All right. So how was that transitioning it from that age with your son, right? And you kind of becoming like
woman, you got to grow up.
You got to grow up. Did you feel like you had to grow up really fast?
Because the instant I had him, I knew I was responsible for a person. Ooh. Like me and his father weren't really on good terms at the time. You know, he was there, but you know that's the dating stage.
And we young.
And we were young. You know what I'm saying? And from him having other kids, it was to be expected that hey, we might don't be this, but I come from a family that try to be this.
Okay.
So instantly I started saying, okay, you second now, you not first no more because I got him.
Okay.
So he seen that change in me, and it kind of brought him in to make our relationship strong.
Okay.
So
y'all were a couple at the time of like the baby.
We were a secret couple.
Ooh, what the fuck does that mean?
That means, you know, he out there and you out there, and I'm quiet. I'm from Highland Springs.
All right. So
he was more, you know,
outgoing
of a person. But I was fascinated with what you want to call it, the dope boy.
He was older?
Yeah, he's 4 years older than me.
Okay, not too
but
bad.
You know, you think about it back then. I met him when I was 17.
Okay, so 4 years. He in his 20s.
Right.
Oh.
So I think I got a grown man, and he ain't from Highland Springs, ain't no square, at the jury, you know.
How the fuck do we think this from the East?
Listen, I wanted some of the action.
Yeah.
I wanted some with the girls in the house, dresses with something on. I wanted some of that.
Okay.
So, you know, we met, and we really were cool friends. I end up being, quote unquote, his person. You know, you play hard for the block, but we literally was together all the time.
All right, so when you say secret, was he in a relationship? Or
Ooh. He was in one. You know, it wasn't the best. Again, he young.
Yeah,
so you don't know if that's what you want.
That's what,
you know what I'm saying? So inevitably, once the son came, it's time for the undercover to unveil because now I got a kid.
I ain't gonna have my son.
So, you know, I'm not going to say he made a choice or whatever, but he just decided that where he was, that wasn't where he wanted to be.
After the baby.
Yes. You know, I got to tell it. I got to come into my truth. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead. Look, I'm sorry that we did this because it was his kid's mama too. But, you know.
It was just it was a situation. And let me tell you, that's what I always say. That's why I tell motherfuckers, stop with the I wouldn't dare. Or I never do, or I never had, or I never, because see, you never know next week. When you speak that shit, you on the chopping block. That's why I say you got to go through life, you got to experience shit, because that's the fairness of life, right?
And it's scary.
And it's scary, but you got to go through it. Because see, your son actually, in actuality, was the strength of what you needed. It had nothing to do with no nigga.
And I realized as soon as I had him.
Yeah,
because I felt very vulnerable when I dealt with him. Whatever he would tell me to do, like I tell people, if that man told me to jump off the James and I'm going to survive, I go ahead first.
So now that you grown, what did you? If this was your daughter,
and how would you? My daughter now.
Yeah. So how do you see yourself?
Don't think for 1 second that it's not gonna be okay. It is okay to move on, and we try. I'm not saying don't give it a try.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
You'll be alright. Okay. You'll be alright.
Don't worry about it.
Like sometimes
and it feel like it ate your core, like you know her breakup. I said I know it hurt.
I've been there,
but you need it. I don't mean no harm. You need it. I can't really pacify you through this because you need it.
And what kids don't understand,
because it gets you strong.
And what they don't understand is that I'm your mama or I'm your dad, but you got your own fucking life. You got your own story that one day you gonna have to tell. And I think that's important.
And I want you to tell it in your story to me. I want you to tell it like I can give you all the advice in the world, but what you do with it is what you do with it.
Okay.
So I want to let her know, like, okay, when she 30 and we sit around, you remember when you was going through that so-and-so? How you
get better?
One day that you woke up and said, all right, this is enough. Okay. Because I know the day that I woke up and be like, you know what? I can't do this.
That's what I'm telling. I don't listen. When I have conversations.
And I didn't tell my mama all of that stuff that was going on with me because that was a lot of.
And you didn't want. You really. Let me tell you why we don't say anything. It's not that we more so wrapped in bondage in a relationship, and I could be wrong. I don't know it all. But I also feel as though if we know that we're not in a moment to leave a fucking relationship, we don't want nobody else criticizing or analyzing our shit every time you come around. And you know you ain't going nowhere.
That's
this
what
is why
I
I tell people,
shut
the fuck up. Right? You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. Because you make me look at him. But you always got to people,
like I tell people, when people talk to me, I hold it.
Me too.
I hold it. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no gossip session, hold it.
And it ain't in the point of, if we talk about it again, it might be in a reference, but I don't necessarily say who said what shot John, because it might help the next one, but
it ain't that you
people gotta let it out.
Yes.
Let them talk and be the ear for them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I be feeling like, damn, I can't say nothing to nobody. I gotta tell everything I say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just want a little release. And so know what I've learned to do now is like, look, I love y'all. When I'm going through my hardest and I want to talk about it, I just keep repeating, I love y'all.
Okay.
I love
and who
y'all.
are you talking to? Like just people in general, the kids? Okay, in general.
Whoever I'm around at the time, you know what I'm saying? I could be sitting here and I could be feeling in a moment. I'm like, man, I enjoy y'all vibe. Like, it really gives me, you know what I'm saying, something that I'm needing, missing.
But do you feel like, are you, okay, if you're a person like me, we know a lot of people, right? Mm-hmm. We're people persons, of course, because of the industry that we're in, right? Mm-hmm. So, but do you feel like everybody is a friend, or certain people are just associates, or so how do you
know
look
that
at
answer?
Okay, I'm just. I mean, but I'm just trying to see like where you.
That's exactly how
you said you like.
Right
I like being around people.
Everybody is not a friend.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. But however, all associates are good people.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say that I carry you differently than a friend.
Yeah.
But everybody can't come to your house, so it's the same.
Can't trust everything.
You know, I have a lot of things that go on, and they'll be like, "You invite me, you invite me." If I see you 9 out of 10, I'm going to invite it, but I have to be mindful that everybody is always not there for the good of it. So it's hard for me because I'll say, "Well, y'all come on, y'all ready?"
Ready?
My friend will be like, "You can't keep on all them people can't come over there to my house." I'll be like, "Oh, I won't even think about it like that."
You just was more so trying to keep
I'm
people involved, right?
Yeah, and I want them to feel the love that is genuinely given when you come around to our functions, like what you need, what you want. You know, just all of that.
So you got more love. Your sign, you a Scorpio. Ooh.
Don't flip it that.
Ooh. So you fucking two sides like fucking Geminis. But it's all y'all good people.
You're
good people. They are different. And I just know
I think their
Gemini
love
women
is different.
Yeah.
I think their love part is different because they're kind of like us, but I think their love part, like Scorpios, if we love you, we're gonna.
Yeah, y'all hard lovers.
We
Scorpio women.
We want to
I
give
do know
you
a lot
all
of
the
Scorpio
affection
women.
We can possibly give you, whether it's male or female. You know what I'm saying? And Geminis kind of shelter that a lot. And then and I've heard people say Scorpios, we hard to, like we don't want to let you go and measure. We won't. That's not us. Scorpios will be gone. We out of there.
Y'all, and then you quietly do it too. Is what I noticed. You know,
shy away. Some of us will be steadfast, but like me, I'ma just slide off. You know what I'm saying? So because I don't like, I ain't gonna say hurting nobody's feelings because they don't care about yours, but. I just don't like all that.
But see, when we say that too, a lot of times we'll say, people don't care about your feelings, or I always say that I'm going to always be a loving fucking person. I'm not going to allow a person to change what my character is. I just know how to back out. Because when we start to get cold-hearted in certain situations, I ain't gonna fuck with niggas no more. Because then now you blocking yourself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And you put it on.
And you put it on yourself. You worry on your shoulders.
And I just said this Sunday. I keep on saying I ain't gonna get no dude because they can't put up with this and they can't do that. First of all, I have to be what I'm looking for.
Okay, so you single?
So I am.
Oh, okay. So before we get into that shit, because we're gonna get into that shit heavy. So let's go until we talked about the son. So now we had the daughter a couple years later. So how was that? Because now you're a little older.
I had the daughter until getting proposed to.
Oh.
So that was differently made an actual love child. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I had her, and when we got married, she was 9 months.
Oh, you was married with your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been married, okay.
Yeah. Well, we weren't married yet. I had her, and then we got married that following May.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you was married with your daughter, so that was a love child. So did that end rough? Or was it like a mutual, like, I mean, not getting in between what happened, but just like
the marriage.
Yeah, the marriage.
It was hard.
How long were you married?
For 7 years.
7 years. Okay.
And they got for 11 and married for 7.
So do you feel, if you look back at that situation of your marriage,
it could have been fixed?
Ooh, that's what I was about to fucking say. So you think you gave up too soon? Both. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Absolutely. We still, like I said, we're good friends. We've been down that road. We were not. It was very nasty breakup. Ooh. So it hurt because that was my best friend. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. That's my, So I told him 5 years ago, my biggest upset with you is that you didn't fight for me.
Ooh, we talk about the fucking fight. Why niggas don't know how to fight?
Didn't fight for me.
Yes.
What you wanted me to do? What did I do?
Fight for
when
me.
we were dating, I went crazy.
Yes, fight for me, bro.
We're in a marriage now, and I just felt that you didn't fight with me. I was at my most vulnerable time, and I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Yeah. Whatever, how you want to carry it, Like I told him, we're not gonna fuss about who started it.
Right and wrong. It's the problem. I just talked about that. The problem is the problem, and a lot of women and men, we talk about these things a lot in our podcast. We say, because I've been there. I've been married almost 20 years, and God knows, you said 7. Look at trying to get through fucking 20. And when we finally found that medium ground, we had to understand that, okay, we may be beefing. He could be wrong as a bitch. I can be wrong as a bitch. But at the end of the day, it's still a problem. So are we fixing the problem, or are we trying to see who's right and wrong?
And not only that, that space and opportunity do not mean it's fixed, because it just go like this and you don't talk about it.
So who was it that wanted the space? Like, who said that we need space?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Most people, when you first...
Yes, space.
That's what I'm saying. Let me tell you. Let you say it like that. The day I fucking left,
so you
that was it. Like, I was in a moment. I was vulnerable. We had a big blow up. And I just, walked off. I never in a million years thought that would be it.
Oh, he didn't fight at all.
I'm not going to say he didn't fight at all.
Like a strong fight.
But, it just was let her go.
Yeah.
The toughness that came in. And then when we had to address, okay, we got 2 kids, so we can't act like we ain't going to see each other.
Gonna do after this.
But are we going to say, do we want to try to fix this?
Okay.
That wasn't said. And then it went into, oh, well, okay, because, all right, I cheated.
Okay.
But my cheat was...
You cheated. Okay.
My cheat was in anger.
Okay.
It's not an excuse, but that's why I went there. Because, again, we're still talking about the same person that told me, jump off here, I'm going to jump. So I would do anything for you.
Hold on. Wait, hold.
Yes, this is the same person.
Oh, so we double back.
Yeah, we never stopped messing with each other. When I started messing with him at 17,
from that time, he kept going.
We kept going.
I'm saying this is
all the way into all of it.
This is the shit that means that it could have.
I can't write my story without putting that man in it. Because to be here live, and I know they is twisting and turning in the chair.
Like, what? Yeah, but it's good shit.
Get on there. But I cannot talk about my life
without
and that include this man in it. Yeah. And he's remarried. I have the utmost respect for their marriage and however it is that they do.
This is a part of your life.
It's a part of my life. I can't. There's no way I can leave it out. You know what I'm saying?
Married, so it's a part of your life that I'm asking.
I grew up with this man.
Yeah.
I'm 48 now. So knowing that man from 17 to 48.
Your whole life. That's half our life for real.
Now, mind you, we've been separated.
Okay.
For 15, 17 years, maybe, because we would have been married 20 years. We got married in 98.
Okay. God damn. So yeah, you was married. I was
so
having a baby the next year.
May. Yeah. 98 we got married.
Okay.
So you count that up to right now, you do the math. Like, it would have been going on 25 years. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This man was with me through my accomplishments. When I first started doing it, he pushed me into my career. Cause high school, going back, timid. Okay. I ain't had no breasts, no butt. I ain't had with them girls. I'm timid. I didn't feel I was the cutest. Okay. Didn't have no hair. I'm trying to trying to pull something out of nothing. I'm just trying to stay out the way of the people that's cracking. Trying not to get nobody to, fight on me. I don't want to do none of that. I'm still like the way. I just want to be calm. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Was it rough for you at that age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like in high school, I wasn't like bullied or nothing, but moments. The dudes would like me because I'm not saying I don't feel that I'm cute. But they will always push up on me like you cute, and I be thinking, oh, you trying to get some. I'm a virgin, you're not getting none. Yeah. So that would make the other girls be like, I'm going to beat your ass.
Because they like you.
Look, going on over there with her because I ain't know.
You know. So you always was a peaceful person, is what you're saying.
I always was.
So
I always been a funny person. Always acted foolish and crazy.
Always a fool.
Silly,
so you always
all of that.
So when people be like, you be the same old motherfucker, that's what they mean. All right. So you.
That's why I have a range of friends that go all the way back to high school that we're still cool with.
Me too.
And that's why they don't. It hurts me sometimes when my friends that I see often get upset if I might not call or do something. But I can see the high school friend. I ain't seen them in 10 years and it's love. Or they'll reach out like they might text you, did a good job.
A lot of people are entitled. So that I tend to kind of...
And certain ones should be. Don't, like I just told you, like...
You said that about your friends.
Listen.
You should be.
You have to be.
What you've learned is accountability, and we'll get into that real quick. But you said, let's go back to, you said you cheated in what way? Was it more mental?
Oh no, I went
full blown.
I went for the gusto, baby.
And Mary,
you did
See? It ain't. Oh,
you did it.
So it was retaliation
of years of having it. I couldn't put my finger on the button,
but I know.
But it was. I'm a hairstylist, so it's coming through my ears. But I'm a strong one, because when they would try to call me, because your husband, what you calling me for? I'm at work. So whatever it is y'all got going on, y'all do that, because when I get off, I know where you at. You know what I'm saying?
So when you did
still was very stable.
It couldn't be take. He couldn't take.
We had got to a point where I just felt like he was trying to isolate me. I could be wrong, because now I look at it as protection. We were young. I look at it as trying to protect me from certain things. Okay. So it's a give or take with it. It's a 50-50, I say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I just was like, how he was moving wasn't right. That was the very last time I went through a man's phone. Because you get exactly what the hell you're looking for.
But do you...
he was having a good time.
So do you feel like...
And I didn't say anything.
But when you say... See, and this is another thing that we kind of talk about, like going through the phones and shit like that. Like,
That's the last phone I ever went through.
But my thing is this. If you have an intuition, fuck that. I'm
right every time.
But I'm just saying.
I say the last phone I went through, that was the last one I physically
picked up and went through.
I've seen the phone sitting there, and the new technology get you in trouble now. So it'll be sitting there and I don't physically touch. I'll be like, you might want to answer.
You might want to get it.
Because, they ain't got the written out. They're not as smart as us.
Yeah.
If we wanted to do it, we could kill it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I said all the time, that's why I think it's harder for men to accept when we step out or when a woman steps out, because it's like,
my brothers be like, you step out, I don't want you no more. That's my brother will say that's it.
And they can step out a million motherfucking times.
We have this conversation. He be like, "This up to you. If you want to take me back, you do it. I'm out of there."
I said, what was his reasoning? What's his reasonings? Because I'm gonna tell you why. And we talk about this a lot, Roxanne. I said a lot. I say, them motherfuckers don't think we equal. And me and my husband even had a discussion. He'd be like, "Yeah, I'm a man. We don't think you're equal in that way."
I give them all that shit smart to me. You're not, because you're supposed to be my protector. I'm not supposed to be able to protect you from the big dogs out here. You're supposed to, so that gives you a higher leverage than me.
Okay, so let me talk.
But we are side by side.
So when you say protection, what is your definition of a man protecting you?
Caring from my heart, all the way to the core.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything that you feel like will fucking make me feel uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
Don't put me in the hot seat.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't embarrass me.
I'm telling you, I have went through all walks of life to the point where I have messed with a married man. Ooh. After what I've been through.
After you, hold on. Oh, after you were married. That's right. Okay.
And had people to mess with my husband. I went and did that.
But they say hurt
people.
And
I did it for a long time.
They say hurt people hurt people.
I didn't understand it, because I thought that, for real, I've seen people, and I don't know how you should say it, but take somebody's husband and they live a good life.
Oh yeah, it happens. I see.
And I'm talking about the husband is genuinely happy. It's like a breath of, like you see a whole nother person.
That's why I tell people.
So it's so touchy, but at the end of the day, it's wrong.
It is.
They need to clear up their stuff first and then handle that.
So do you feel like, all right, so why do you feel like when you did mess with a married man for whatever, how many times you did, what did you feel that you were getting? And I say this because this is good shit.
Way out.
Of what?
Not having to be responsible for nobody for real, because he didn't get the hell on.
I get it. So you didn't fall in love with him?
Absolutely did.
I know.
You treated very dangerously.
Let me tell you something. I say it all the time. A woman, and I talk about this so fucking faithfully. You're letting them in. First of all, we're fucking nurturers. Let's start the fuck there. We can start off with that hard shit. Yeah, we all been there. We can start off with the hard, and then eventually, bitch, we start to get the little wimpiness because we fucking females. They can call it what they want.
All that shit, but it comes with a lot. The moment you start doing everything besides just that bedroom, it's coming.
It's coming.
If
asking questions.
If you as a woman that want to stay in control of stuff, fuck that man and let that man go. He can't lay here all night long.
He can't
See,
be here.
It brings about stuff.
Then you start
and
asking
I know
questions.
myself. You do it. You do it.
Yeah. Because now I
need
to
get
feel.
Ready to go.
And then, you know,
and I'm the hardest one ever. Instead of
me too.
and then when I feel that coming,
you back
off.
get
the fuck on.
So how long was that relationship?
Man.
Yeah. How long did you carry that on?
These people is looking, and these people know who I'm talking about. It don't matter.
We ain't saying no motherfucking
It don't even matter.
What is called?
What
is called?
That.
What is called? That Zero Fucks Club and fucking be honest, bitch. We even want to write shirts tonight. So listen, and this is all a part of your life. It was a very, very good learning experience. Okay. That relationship made me who I am today. I learned a lot. And are they still married? No. Were you the cause? I can't say that. You don't know. Control. I don't know. But you said it taught you a lot. How so? Because he took time with me. Okay. The time that we would be by ourselves, we talked for hours. So your time was your time. Like this, sitting here, smoking, drinking. COVID brought us, like, we was messing around. Then COVID stopped it, so I'm in the house. You know, because I go to work, get off, you know, might do something here and there. But COVID got intimate. Okay. We ain't spending no money. We got to do. We got to understand. We really getting to know a motherfucker. Yeah, because we ain't having a lot of fun. But you see how I said COVID and we spending time, so that's when the relationship with him and the wife had been salvaged out. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, you ready to be my husband. Oh, just what you... All right, so let me ask you a question, though. Yeah, but how do you feel, like, let me say this. In hindsight, now I know it's over, right? But we don't think about that shit when we doing it, like, for real. You know, most women, a lot of women don't think that, oh, you be like, shit, but in actuality, we say we getting the same thing. Actually, we not really. It's a mental thing is what we thinking. It's just a feel-good thing, right? That's it. But, like, you know, so when we feel like, okay, now this is about to be my husband, we never look at, yeah, this is about to be my husband, but I'm getting the same motherfucker she got. That's when it's sunk in. That's Oh, that's good shit. That's when it's sunk in. It's good shit that you realize that. Hold on, Rock. Let me reevaluate. Is this what you really want? Because you know what you just did and what it's capable of. And what you've been through. Hold on. Then you get into, we so much of the same person that the leniency, the things that I will allow him to do. Because he had the wife then, but you don't got it now, but I already allowed you to do that. You already played that role. So now, when you want to do that, I ain't in agreement with that no more. So now we got a problem, because it's like I'm changing on you. You are. Because but the reason you were doing that, because you wanted something, was supposed to be me. So you don't need to do any of that no more, correct? So make it make sense. And we literally was stuck on that conversation for a long time. And I'm talking about to the point where he was like, because I don't like the club and do all that as much as you do. Have done it. Have been a whole lot of place with me, which is enough. And I can agree with that, because we're getting older. So I don't got to be too much like that. I got to be around you. I'm cool with that. But you going to say, well, since you do all that in the times I don't want to go, I'm going to have me a little boo over here just to do that with, you know what I'm saying? And she can also be your boo too, so y'all can go shopping. Also, you think you about to turn? Oh, you about to be a goddamn co-op? Oh, you really thought you was about to? You was ready. Hold on though, it's getting more interesting. It get more interesting. This is good shit. I might be down for that. Hey, cause I really don't want to be ready 24 hours. I might need some stack off me, so y'all go over there and go to do this, that, and the third. So, okay, we might have kind of worked past that. You did it. Now we got to find who it's going to be. Oh, y'all, okay, so y'all already in agreement. Girl, this is level. We on a level. We just talking, but we talking into motion. You kind of going into action, okay. Just depending on how to be. Start throwing girls out here. Who are these people? Because you already had them bitches lined up. So that told you what you need to know right there. Okay, so was you doing it because you felt like this shit could work, or you doing it to appease him? This shit could work. Okay, all right. This shit could work. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is changing. Now, I don't know how I'm explaining to my family that all three of us are coming to the reunion. But this is a family affair. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I just was like, hey, this is my girlfriend. How everybody doing? Man, after that, this bitch can't clean up a bathroom. All that shit. You feel cook for us? Yes, honey. Come on in, ma'am. Baby. Shit. Okay, go ahead. After that, we started to go into the role of
demanding.
Who?
Him.
Demanding that it...
Certain things.
Okay.
I don't like this. I don't like... Everything started to be...
You started to see the husband she had. How you doing? You understand what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am. Talk about it.
Then I get on my social media site and see the word narcissist and the definition.
And you looked it up.
And I felt like this completely described exactly... Let me get the fuck on.
So what you fell in love with? The good shit though, I want to know. Like, okay, he a married man, whether he got a girlfriend or wife. What did you fall in love with? The infatuation, the time? The
softness of that man. Now, I'm not saying a lot of that changed, but he did a 360.
But until you met that man full time with his ass, though.
That full-time
motherfucker. I'm telling you. Listen, we talk about this shit so much when we say, hey.
That's why, as me being single now, I don't know, like, I'm not saying that I'm cool if I don't get into nothing else.
Okay.
But I'm cool when not being in something that I don't want to be in. If I can't, when I open the door and see you be happy, I don't want that feeling to ever go away. Like, that's my dog. Like, I want to be on that. I'm going to call my boo. When my boo I want that tingle every time. And I just don't know at my age bracket if that's going to happen because people get stale.
But you young. I'm not. You 48. That ain't old.
I understand
but
that.
I feel like what you're saying
is a lot of men that's not like that because, like, say, for example, I could be chilling with a dude. All of a sudden, they'll be like, you drinking again today? Oh, yeah. You ain't for me. Don't ever ask me to fuck if I'm taking a drink. I go to work. I take care of everything I need to take care of.
When I met my husband and we were just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? And he said, I can remember, I've always been a smoker. I smoked since I was 15 years old. That's been my shit, right? Mm-hmm. So I remember him saying to me, oh, I don't like girls that smoke. I said, we can get off the train now. Now, I respect you, motherfucker. I won't smoke around you if that's the key right now. But I ain't your girl. But everybody got their thing of what they like and what they do.
I hate for somebody to take people out of their thing that they do.
And I just can't do. My thing is this. I can't take habit. That means if I don't want to smoke no more, I ain't got to fucking smoke no more. It's not a habit for me just because I grew up with a family of people who were on drugs. Mm-hmm, so I saw the dynamic of a habit. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, fuck that. I never have a fucking have nobody have a habit around me because of my life then. You get what I'm saying? It kind of mold you. So if we take it back to that part, like you said, you ain't changing me. I'm who I am, especially at your age now. You like, this is who I am.
This is pretty much it.
This is pretty much what the fuck you get.
And I pretty much drink.
You have a drink. So do you drink like...
I don't indulge every day. Okay. But I will come home and fix me a drink.
Okay, that's your thing. That's your choice.
And I told the people around me, you know, and I know they laughing now. I'm like, girl, you laugh. You know you get fucked up every day. No, I don't.
But who house are you in?
I don't care nothing about that.
Bitch, it's your house though. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Or in general, they might be coming over and be like,
every drunk at everybody's house.
And I even tried not to do that with him.
Oh, you try to change.
He said, well, can you not drink liquor every day? How about if we do wine too? That I can do that. See, for me, I feel like everybody make it be realistic because I need to unwind. Okay. My drink is my unwinding.
Okay, so do you feel like if you drink, do you feel like that do you come out of character? Not that
I have.
You have.
You know,
okay.
So, it's more likely for me too if I indulge. Yeah. But it's really not to come out of character. It's the turn up.
You know what I'm saying? Like the turn up. That's what I mean. When I say out of character, it's like, you ain't gonna do this at work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I mean.
You know, I'm fun and funny anyway, but
you like to have a good time.
Everything that get a boost is gonna go to the next level with it. Anything you do. You know what I'm saying?
Smoking or drinking, edible, all that shit.
Whatever it is.
Especially because and a lot of people, sometimes I watch, we'll watch shows and I'm real in detail of shit I watch, whether it's a funny show, because I love ratchet shit. Mm-hmm. So I watch the shit and be like, that bitch gotta have a drink in order to unwind. Like, I know it. I can feel it. Like, she can't be herself until she got a drink.
I be like,
some people got anxiety.
I'm not gonna drink for 2 weeks.
What they say? They don't believe that shit?
But see, they not helpers. They'll come around with a bottle.
Them bitches ain't shit.
Last time they did that, man, give me a shot cup.
Give it to me. But you got a big family and friend dynamic too. Because I watch you. I watched your family and friend dynamic. You got a lot of love. Is what I'll say. Motherfuckers fuck with you.
Yes, it
regardless of you drinking or whatever the fucking case, if they fuck with you heavy. And that says a lot about you. So let's take it back to your childhood. How was your upbringing? Like,
everything was family.
It was family. It was always family oriented. How was your parents?
They're both from the country.
Okay.
So, I have an older brother. We're about 5 years apart.
How many siblings?
Just us two.
Okay, just two. Okay.
And both our parents are both from South here.
Mm-hmm.
So we did the country no matter
That's
what.
My child's father's from.
We had to do that. So I watched a lot of, the aunts and uncles, because my grandparents were older, so they was kind of solemn. Okay. I didn't really get the, maybe the lessons that they could, some grandparents can talk to you. They were a lot older by the time I.
So you had grandma and grandpa, mom and dad.
I didn't meet my mom's mom. She passed while my mom was pregnant with me. Okay. I met, the daddy, and I did know my daddy's mama and dad. Okay. But they were older grandparents. Like, they had, 12 kids? Is it 10 to 12?
They had them kids back then. Them bitches gave them pussy, them days, girl.
So the house was packed.
Yeah.
So it's cousins. And, so that's what, growing up in Funland. So for me, that's where the family come in. And I want to bring that. So when we moved over here, I was like, Mom, we're going to start that Sundays back. We got to, you know what I'm saying?
Like Sundays dinners and...
The thing about it is, people bring something. I'm like, I don't even care so much about people not bringing nothing, because this is the one thing I feel like is a give back. Okay. I don't got it all like that, but if I can make some meals
it's all about time, Charlotte. It ain't about the fucking what you can do. Bitch, we can eat crackers and peanut butter.
My mom will be 75 next year, so she love it. She look forward to it.
Your mom will be 75. God is good. So did you grow up with mom and dad, or just mom?
I did.
In the same household?
I did. I grew up with mom and dad, but 18, dad was out of there.
When you turned 18, dad was out there. So they broke up.
He left.
How was that for you?
It was a thing. And see, that's going back to my ex-husband. Yeah. He heard a lot of those tears. Yeah. So he
trauma. Childhood trauma.
Just a feeling, feeling a weight about it. Like, as you get older, you're like, so did he do this because of this? Or did they do this because of that?
Or did my mom have done that to make that?
All of that. All that. So it just was kind of weird. Again, I'm 18. I'm ready to hit the streets. But here's my mom held that family down that whole time, and for her to supposed to have fun now with her husband, he gone.
So did she ever get back into another relationship?
So I felt that way. She did later. I don't even know exactly. She just was married. Her husband just passed, so they were together. I want to say, I think they were 10 plus years.
Okay, so she got into another
but it wasn't right away.
Okay, so she took her time to.
It was within this last. I can't say she took her time, because my mom is a very reserved person. So it's not like she was going to be like me, going out meeting people, dating. It kind of had to come to her.
Outgoing. She was,
you know what I'm saying? Like, she would do the whole what she was raised to do.
Was she a church? Was she heavy in church?
Right. Yeah. Not real heavy, but heavy enough.
Yeah.
She not heavy enough, but
she had her beliefs.
Yeah. Okay. So like me, I can meet people every day. She's not gonna do that because she's work, go home, go store. Might go to a function here, there, dance, this or that. But like.
So you stopped at 2 kids. Did you know your daughter was gonna be your last?
I did.
You did.
We planned all that, like, all right.
You weren't having no more by nobody else.
He had more.
He had your ass.
All right. Because it's like his kids were my kids, so Max will make 7 and 8. It's enough. Okay. Because at first I told him I wanted 4 kids. Once we got all together and we got married, and I'm having 5 and 6 kids in my house every weekend and week and stuff. We don't need 2 more on top of that.
So let me go back, because this shit it's interesting to hear that the woman, because we always hear the man, even though we know the man did what he did and all that shit, and you took him back and you came like. So when you were married with your man and you the one stepped out, did y'all have an agreement at this time that we were going to work it out when you stepped out, or was just like, fuck it, I caught something else and I'm stepping the fuck out now? Not that I'm going to do with you. Did you wait like a year or 2 afterwards?
So it was familiar. So it really, quote unquote, it won't stepping out, because it was just how you be like, you going to either feel how I feel, or I'm going to let you know I can do this too. So I went to an old boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, that's what tend to happen, because it's familiar. But I'm asking, were y'all in a good space, or you caught him doing something else, and then it was like, fuck that, now I'm going to go out and do it? You get what I'm saying? Or
kind of like that. Kind of like that.
Because see, when a man gets to a point,
it was tension in the marriage. I just felt like you weren't, like we weren't growing.
Because I'm trying to see, should have been fought and for. Should have been, because, and I understand you, because you feel like, nigga, I done fought for you and my heart for all these years. I stepped out once that you know about, or whatever. I stepped out, and you can't fight for me. But my thing is this too, with a lot of women, and you look back and be like, you know what, Vicky, fuck it. And we could have worked it out. Not that, I mean, you moved on, and we're not disrespecting nobody in nobody's relationship. We're talking about your life. Right. So if anybody's listening, I want them to know that we never would disrespect nobody's union. But what I'm saying to you is, when you say you should have fought for it, it's like more so of, he didn't fight for me, So do you felt like since you the one who stepped out, you should afford a little harder? You know what I'm saying?
I
because
did at one point,
the entitlement comes
but a
in.
lot of me had rage because I had been with this man all this time and caught him so many times.
That you should have gave me some grace.
We've been there, so it was like when it was over, I was like, all right, fuck it. And I'm still young. I'm not knowing the foundation part about it. So I was out of body when all that went on. Because once we separated, I see he moved on quickly.
Every man can.
To me, it was like you moved on quickly because if you didn't check for me, what you was checking for?
But it's not that he moved on quickly. It's just
so I started just dating.
Okay.
Felt like I was, the housewife for years with all these kids.
Okay.
I just was outside and was getting bits and pieces torn away from me.
By the moment.
By these.
Yeah, by the fucking moment. And let me tell you what it does. What I think we tend to do is we tend to find, not now, but going through those motions.
Right.
Shit be so mentally fucked sometimes with women. Because I say it all the time.
Because you're literally in a whirlwind.
You're in a fucking whirlwind and then we're already fucking crazy. Let's talk about this shit. We're already fucking hormonal. So I mean.
Going on, like you said, crazy.
Come on.
I started messing one nigga on. I found myself up there flattening tires, beating cars.
Yes. Bitch, give me your tires.
What are you doing?
It don't matter. Give me the fucking knife, bitch. I'm gonna cut this.
Knocking on bitches' doors.
Hey, all kind of shit.
I didn't go through none of this. It was like one day I was like, oh, hell no. Like, we had our
like,
shit.
Wait a minute.
But I ain't do, like, I
and
really
then
ain't do
your
this
man.
with that nigga.
So you went from,
I went from a disaster. It was a disaster.
But you know what? It was a life lesson. So what does it taught you? Tell me, what does it taught you? You're 48. You just turned 48.
Yeah.
We're 2 years from 50. So what that part of your life taught you? Because it's
Learn
not a
to
regret
love
thing.
Yourself and be by yourself. It's
learn how to be by yourself.
That's what you ultimately have to learn when you go through shit.
But God will put you through it. Let me tell you what I said. He'll isolate
your
ass.
COVID did for me, it was perfect because that standstill, I really reevaluated everything within me. Like, okay, Rock, you are a bit of a firecracker. You don't got to get rid of the spark, but baby, you got to find a way to calm that flame. Yeah. For real. Yeah.
So are you a hopeless romantic?
I am. You can't tell me looking at these shows that I'm not supposed to be doing this shit.
Thank you.
Like, that's even with y'all. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have your friend. Like, I tell people all the time.
It ain't gonna be perfect, but it gotta happen.
I want to take you out of town. I'm like, okay, we can fuck, but then what? You don't got no conversation with me or what? Like,
and I'm just giving you my body.
You gotta be vibing.
Yeah.
After that, you can probably lay me down real good.
But what's your mental?
But when it's time for us to lead up, that we can really go out in the resort, we can do some fun stuff. We ain't even at the table kicking it.
Cause I can care less about adding.
We can't ride to DC, and it ain't conversation.
Yeah.
Boring ride, quiet. We listen to music. I won't talk. I want to talk about some stuff, and I don't want you getting your feelings. Let's be real. Honest. Yeah, so always. Please.
So in between, how long you been single? What, bitch? Come on, goddamn. They ain't say you ain't get no dick now. I say how long you been single.
I know.
Them two different motherfucking things now, okay? Ball smacking ass and we single.
Probably be.
What is it now?
4 years.
Okay, that ain't bad long. That ain't a long time.
So, and I'm talking about, I consider myself in a relationship with the married man. So this been going on 4 years.
Okay,
24
so
will make it.
You've been in a relationship with a married man for how many years? During COVID.
Yeah, it was all through COVID. I would have been dealing with him man almost 6-some years.
And you let it go.
Had to. The one straw for me was this man asked my brother, because he's not my biological brother.
Okay.
Did we fuck? Imagine he asked me. And I give it to him because it's close.
I mean,
that's not my biological. You know what I mean? You know how the streets is.
That was the daddy. That was your mama husband's son.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, so hold on. It was just bruh.
It was
bitch. You don't get to do that.
You don't get to do it. I don't mind you asking me. If I answer you,
okay, so that was
let that shit go.
Hey, but for real, that's a legit question, bitch. Because we'll be like, hey,
to me,
your mama did not birth that bitch. That is not your sister.
Me.
So I get it.
To me,
okay.
Don't fucking go ask him shit.
I get it. So what made him ask?
Cause he felt insecure because he see the love bond.
Okay.
I come from a loving family.
Okay.
As well as my brothers.
Okay.
I can't help you have insecure issues about what went on with
Nothing
you.
Made him feel like that.
And I understand. He don't.
Hold on, he a merman, ain't he?
Narcissist.
He a merman?
If it's not going his way.
Hold on, he a merman?
Yeah, he was at the time.
Talk about who you talking about what the fuck?
At the time, but you know that was over.
I know what I'm saying,
though. Getting into the now it's over. So now you my girl and you can't do none of this.
Oh, so now he changed.
You know what I'm
now you in wife position.
Correct.
Okay.
So I can't do none of this. But like I said, going back, that's what ended it right there because he asked him that. My brother didn't even say nothing to me. See, it made me feel the way as though you still protecting me because, you know, I love this man. But, you know, I don't play no shit.
So how you found out?
I found out from another source. Because he was just asking around. Like, okay, he asked him directly. He didn't say nothing. So I tell you, take an ask, hey, did they screw? Now you asking other people.
He worried about that cootie cat girl.
It is too much. Because guess what? Now you make me feel like I got to choose. Don't worry about
between you and your
brother. Because I
already
went. You know what I'm saying? I already went to the hell and high water with you. So you're worrying about the wrong shit.
Okay.
That just felt like the wrong shit. So with that being said, we were supposed to go to Vegas. He didn't go because my brother was going. We had tickets and all that. So after that Vegas, that was just it.
So would you be okay with him calling like, okay?
I talk to him now. You know.
So I'm his sister, and I'm not his real sister.
Now, but I don't go meet him.
But how would you feel? How would you have felt?
I'm gonna get involved.
Like
if
you
tell
me
that's
your sister, but it's not my real sister. See, Roxanne, I don't play that shit.
See, that's the each his own type.
You right. You
get what I'm saying?
So that's what I mean.
Because I'm a genuine person, and know why I do that because I am somebody's sister that I don't fuck my brothers. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So
it ain't funny right there. Like I'm not fucking him.
Yeah. Like I don't look at them like that in that light at all.
Yeah.
So I can relate to it, but you don't play that. But you
know, most men.
I give him that.
All right. But most men gonna feel like that. I'm gonna just tell you that now.
But most men, as far as me, like if I felt away about this sister, she look good. I want to be involved. I need to know her a little bit more.
Okay.
That way it'll take some of it off of me. So you sitting back just looking at you want to be like, I know this bitch fucking. You working it up in your head.
Instead of saying, we concoct our own shit.
Look, girl, come here. We're gonna have to, because you know that's my man. So we're gonna have to get a little tighter. So I'm gonna have to get this sister bond.
See what's going on.
You damn right.
Yeah. So were you the type that would talk to your brother about your relationships?
I will. Okay. I talk to anybody about relationship because everybody got a different opinion of it.
Okay.
And I can take it.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know. Because it's different shit out here and I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
You know, I'm talking about it's even down to right now, like, what we talking about, you giving me something
I
can be able to take. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know. Like you said, I can take that shit, and you telling me from your point of view, like, Roxanne, don't look right.
Each his own.
I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that person.
But you know so let me ask you a question. Do you have boundaries that you set for your life now?
Like I'm working on it.
You're working on it. And see,
because I got to.
Yeah. And you just finding out that you need boundaries? Or you've been kind of new, but you just didn't know how to box your boundaries. Yeah. You knew?
Yeah.
All right, so
you can feel it because sometimes.
So what are your boundaries now? What are your boundaries? Like if you got in a relationship right now, what the fuck? I'm talking about friendship with girls, friendship with family, friendship with your man. What are your boundaries? All right, so let's talk about in a one-on-one man and woman relationship. What are your boundaries? Now that you know that you should have fought, y'all could have fought and worked your shit out, right? Mm-hmm. I always say people got their own shit and what they take and not take. Don't never say I'm a woman who won't take no shit. Don't talk about don't claim
You're
it.
built to take shit.
So what's your boundary? Like what's your boundary? If I got in a relationship right now with a man, he cannot do XYZ to me before I leave.
He can't make me feel disrespected in any way. Okay. Like I'm real big on that. Like don't do nothing to me that I won't do to you.
Yeah.
Like, and expect me not to feel no type of way
about it. Oh, give it back to you.
Because my line, when I'm talking and kicking it with these dudes, all right, if I do that, how's it going to make you feel? Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You're honest, Nat. You completely
don't do that. I mean, if people know what they're doing this day and time, you know exactly what you're doing. Even down to, okay, I'm single and I'm dating. I know if I want to catch a nigga, I'm going to start walking circles
and go and look right at him.
I'm never going to pull up. Okay. But I'm going to do enough that it's almost like a pull up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
The sex appeal.
And I'm trying to get out of it like that because I need to be more direct.
So what do you mean more direct? Like just going up to him and saying,
hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Okay. Would you ever mess with another married man?
No.
That's it for you? Mm-mm. That was a lot. It was a lot.
It was a real lot.
It just shows you that there
are it took me a year to kind of just get in the mix because in my eyes, he was so good to me. Like, you know, he had my key to the apartment, the coming in, leaving gifts, calling, saying the right shit, texting, saying the right shit.
He was doing the cheat days. And they was doing
the massage.
What you call them days back in the day in LA? Then they was doing the quick walk.
The most attentive man. He is the most attentive man I've ever been with.
Let me tell you why.
But he's the most possessive man I've ever been with, too.
And they're the easiest ones to be the most gentle, kind. Because, see, you're only getting half of them. And that's whether a marriage or a goddamn just boyfriend girl. Because let me tell you, the shit hurt whether you in a marriage or a fucking relationship. Like boyfriend, girlfriend, or marriage, because loyalty is loyalty. Yeah. So people kind of try to put one above the other. No, bitch, feelings is feelings. I don't give a fuck what you say, bitch. I can be 19 in a relationship and it'll hurt me if you fuck around. Yeah. Because it don't matter. It's just a feeling, right? So, like, now that you understand that, your boundaries with that is just respect me. So what are your boundaries with your children? Lord, and you got grown kids. See, this is what I mean by relationships. We have to set boundaries in life, period. Because what we do is we'll set boundaries on this side, and then this side we get fucked over.
I spoil them kids so much. We, the family, everybody, you know, they're the last two babies off the clan, all that. My thing with them now is just try to do everything on your own. You know, I know it's hard, and I can direct you as much as I can, but you got to do it. And needless to say, this year alone, they've accomplished a lot of things. Like, moving was real hectic for them. Okay. But guess what?
Moving out?
They've been on their own for a while. That's one thing. They've been on it because they want their own. But the price is so high, so trying to move and you want to live somewhere kind of safe and all this. You know, they got their little families and this and that. So it's been tedious. You know what I'm saying? Then to hold down the job to make sure the rent and stuff is paid. Yeah. But like I told them, you're not going to respect nothing until you get your own. So to see them live well, my heart is warm. You know what I'm saying?
Job well done.
Right. But keep it. Yeah. It's easy to get and hard to keep.
And that's how I teach my kids. I teach my kids all the time that I'm not a crutch.
Yeah, and
I'm here. I'm here.
I don't have it.
I'm here, but I'm not a crutch.
I have my. That was the last off the boot. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I don't got no more. You're a
grandmother of 3. So who has the most children?
My son.
Your son got 2.
He got the first baby girl.
I'm so jealous.
She's 4.
How is he being a grandmama?
Milan is 4, and they just had a little boy. He'll be 10 months on the first.
Oh, he a little one. Okay.
And my daughter has Noah, the 3 of them.
That's a girl or boy?
He's the boy.
He's the boy.
And he's giving it to her just like.
He giving it to her?
He's supposed.
Did she give it to you? How was she as a young?
See, this is the thing with my kids, and that's when they say with regrets. If you had, I wish that I would have. I was on the grind. I was at 7 a.m. probably get out at 3 a.m. do it all over again. Oh, okay. So. They were raised by their grandparents. I just wish I would have stepped in a little more. Okay. Because they ruined them. They didn't have. They weren't supposed to. They supposed to do a little more discipline. They was in fun land.
But they grandma.
Yeah, and I know because I'm a grandma now.
So I ain't the one to raise them, but I'm here to be there.
But that's why I said what I said. Yeah. You know, I know they was well taken care of because grandma make sure they eat, wash, bathe, and everything. They going to school. You know, she got them up, but like they were rotten. When we moved out, when Dad was gone, we started getting our own problem. I'm like, all right, well, y'all need to know that. They looking like, oh, we don't do that. And then they do that for us.
And that's what grandma supposed to do.
Oh, no, y'all going to have to get some gifts.
So was it your side of the family or the kid's side of the family? The dad's side of the family. Okay. Oh, that's good shit, though. That they stepped in for and helped out.
Yeah, it was always over there.
I just say, as long as it's family that's helping, you know, I don't mind. It ain't outside people. It's with the fuck people who the fuck supposed to be helping as much as they can.
That's right.
So you can gain your shit in and you can grow in and help build.
We had a big village, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my best friend would help get the kids. You know, a couple of girlfriends called sisters. Like, everybody would work together with our kids. Okay. They're at your house this weekend now, you know, so it made the time go by, and that's why my kids, for reference, they love to be around family. You know, a lot of young people like to go out. My kids just like to be where I'm at.
So that's a... So
it gets a lot less on the hot, especially for the boy child. He's not a go outer at all, and that gives me a safe haven because you know out here don't play.
It's a fucking mess out here.
Yeah,
I tell my kids all the time, don't be the way of the world. This shit out here is fuck. Don't try to live beyond your means.
But my girl, she like me.
Oh, she
want to pop on the head.
Let me tell you that what happens though. See how they be a replica of our motherfucking ass.
But she's also a Leo. Good.
Oh, I know. I got my son a Leo.
So
strong headed. When I tell you bullheaded, and there's a lot of things that you try to teach them. So now, you know, I just told, it's so fucking funny because I just told my son, you're 24, about to be 25. This is the age in your life right now that there's no more lectures. Yeah,
you gotta learn it on your own.
I don't have no more lectures for you because I've done that.
I gave it to you.
I gave it to you.
They got it in there.
I don't judge you.
It's in there.
But it's in there. But that's the lecture because even though you fuck up and when you fuck, you're going to go back and be like, fuck, my fucking mama said it, my fucking daddy said it. So I'm learning to give myself peace to say, you know what, my job was to teach you, not to live your life. Because God,
gotta have those learning
because God said, just like you, Rox, you are God's child. You had God's child. So now he's also God's child. So you can only give the lessons that you're supposed to give and step the fuck back. That is it. You can't blame yourself for the wrong.
That's where I'm at now. And it's kind of tough. But know what make it easy? Because y'all don't fucking listen anyway.
Yeah, go. You got to have your own story.
Y'all, if anything happened to me today or tomorrow, y'all still got to do what y'all got to do. I can keep on busting my head, blood pressure going
y'all fuckers grown. Hey, and then you want to say you're grown. So I'm going to go ahead and allow you to be grown. So that's the good thing. So with that being said, you just got to sometimes give yourself a pat on the back because, you know, like I said, I had to tell my sister when everything went wrong. And my mom, bitch, you 30. At this point in time, ain't nothing, Mom. Yeah, you got, we all got fucking trauma. I don't care who you are.
If you talk it out, and I ain't talking about keep talking about it,
no,
talk it out and let it go.
And because you hold it, see, I always, you know, I believe in this shit, Roxanne, and I know, you know, as you're a business owner, we have to understand that tunnel vision is a must. So what I've learned is, I used to always say tunnel vision for me was business. No, bitch, tunnel vision is life. That shit tunnel vision for me because, you know, say like we're sitting here, but down here is our ending. Let's just say the whole time trying to get down this motherfucking ending, you getting smacked the whole way down. So, you know, when people used to say, you know, you see my social media. Yeah. Me and my husband say what the fuck we want. We talk how the fuck we want. We talk about sex. We talk, bitch, how you think you got here? Yeah, we
absolutely.
Fuck. Yeah, it's real life. But, you know, people say, how you and your kids? And I said, let me tell you something. I'm a human before I had the motherfucking children. Now, I'm going to be respectful enough for my kids, but I'm going to still be who I am because I still got my own life.
You have your own life.
Yeah, you got your own life. And a lot of parents ain't no perfect parent. Zero. Not a one.
I have to tell my clients that, you know, want to talk about their mama. Yes, don't do that.
Yes.
She learning too. Yes. Oh, this mother is you get one shot. She didn't get to
redo
it over.
We weren't here.
You know, even when you have different kids, y'all are different.
Yeah.
Each child is different.
Yes, God.
You know, my 2 kids, I have to do them differently. I know who gonna do what, say what.
But you know what they said, right? What they saying was, there's always one child to keep you on your knees. You can have 13 kids, and it's one of them motherfuckers gonna make you
They took turns. It started off, my son, of course, he the oldest, raised up. Then I had to get back there and get some for her.
Yeah.
But with my daughter, my biggest thing that I'm in now is from being hurt to keep her soft.
What do you mean by that?
She got a core on her now.
She got a hard core. Where do you think she get it from?
She
don't know? And she's how old?
I ain't talking about the hardcore that you need to show everybody. I'm talking about you're a woman walking your feminine. You know how like
femininity. Ooh.
You don't have to be so tough.
Yeah.
You can own it. Toughness is what you own on the inside. Never let nobody get nothing on from you.
Because they'll take that from you too.
When you're walking and talking, you don't got no, hey, how you doing? You know, women have an aura about themselves.
Talk about it.
So present that. I know you hurting and you like it's me against the world. Let that shit go because it's gonna not let you get to where you're supposed to be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be sitting back and I might hear her talking on the phone. I'm like, why you go so high? You don't gotta talk like that. Mom, you don't know what they say. Oh, so all right. I don't need.
Let me get out of it.
You right.
You right. Because you know what? I got too much motherfucking shit deal with it. Be right what the fuck you really talking about. But see.
But I said to everybody that may do it.
But do you see your teaching? Why are you talking like this? Why are you saying it like that? Walk the fuck off. Don't even argue with it because your teaching is the good shit. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing that is, I think that grabs us with kids is we think we got to teach them every fucking thing, and you don't. Oh, you went over an hour.
But that's what it do.
It cuts your ass off. Never know that. It cuts you off. It do.
What's the what? I'm right there on there.
All right, y'all. We got a little intermission on who she's talking to on there.
I'm texting the things to put because they cut me off, so I'm just putting. You not got to make you give a title.
Okay, so when we talk about the kids and we talk about life and we talk about love and relationships and we see all that you've been through, your workload, you've been in your business for how many years again? Make sure we said it. 33 years. And we'll talk about how we get people to find you and all that good stuff. So, are there any regrets in life whatsoever? Any regrets? Anything that you can think of that you could have done something differently if you would have, if God says, okay, Rox, if I give you this age to do this over, or I'll give you this time capsule to do this over, what would it be? What would you have chosen to be your do-over point?
25.
Age 25. And what would you have done
because
over
at the age of 25? Because I feel like from right there, First of all, starting, I'm still in my marriage. We ain't got to that point because that point happened 28.
So you going back to your relationship.
Because I know now. Okay. If you had to ask me. You know what I'm saying?
You giving me a good teaching.
So 25, and I would say because that is like golden. Okay. Meaning, I got my family. Mm-hmm. I was living with my in-laws. Okay. Time to go. That's number one. Mm-hmm. I have my family. Love them dearly. Okay. Y'all nestled us in as much as y'all could. Okay. But you are now, your husband and kids, it's time for y'all to go.
Grow up. Mm-hmm.
We did get a house built as a family and did all that, but it was too much freedom for him. See, that's how all that started maneuvering.
It was
the
too,
time and space.
The
kids just there. Yeah. So we can come and go, but I'm putting it in the grind. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going. Mm-hmm. So that's number one. The focus of their families, where they got our own. It's all good. Everybody still going in the house, but it's all good. Okay. Number two, my business. All right. I would have got more into my hair with the platform because I always had told him we used to talk. I wanted to be a platform artist. I don't like talking, so that was like something to come on my shell.
Oh, platform just to be on stage and talk and do all that good stuff. Okay, okay.
Because it would take your career in a different direction.
You know, you still can do that.
That's they say it.
Yeah,
they say it.
You can still do it.
You say it. And I said the traveling one, like
get from behind a chair.
Yeah.
And this is what I teach. I do that shit for my artists all the time. I got artists right now who've been hairstylists all their life and they're in LA winning awards because this is what I teach them how to do. Because that's how I started. I started in celebrity and editorial work. Then I became a homebody. So if God came down right fucking now, bitch, and be like, Roxanne, I'm going to give you one fucking do-over, you would have picked your marriage? Is that what you're saying? Because you said your relationship. It went right back to your relationship.
I would say yes.
I ain't saying what you're saying.
No, I would say my marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because a happy wife is a happy life. Yeah. But everybody got to know that. That's just the end to that point. Okay. But I would have me 2 more kids.
You'd have 4 kids.
I would have had
same man.
And you know why?
Same man?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why? Okay. Because brothers and sisters need each other.
Yeah. When we go.
That slack off of me that I'm getting where they bump ass, she could talk to her sister or her other brother.
They can go around. They just them two.
Y'all need it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like my son, he was like, I want some more children. I'm like, okay, well just get a little bit more stable. You got 2. That's fine. Okay. You can just make sure that the stability part is what it is.
And see, this is why I do relationship talk. This is why we do what we fucking do. Because what you telling women is this, and men this is too. We all fucked up. We all do fucked up things in our own way. Yeah, you may have stepped out, he may have stepped out, maybe you have stepped out, he didn't, or vice versa. But it's still that if it's real fucking genuine love and friendship, we need fucking grace. Because at the end of the day is what we think. Now, I'm talking about common sense shit, and I say this all the time before we end our live. I'm saying it's common sense shit in relationships to know, bitch, you ain't perfect, and he ain't perfect.
And don't do like don't throw away a good man. Don't
throw away don't throw.
And I ain't saying that it's wrong. I ain't saying everything.
I ain't say take shit a lot.
Everything is to be forgiven. Everything is not to be forgiven. You know what the forgiveness
How many times have you asked God for grace? For real. I'm just saying. How many times have we, the first fucking thing we do is, Lord, please forgive me. Mm-hmm. Lord, I need help. Lord, I need. You don't think he's sick of that shit? Mm-hmm. And when I say God, I'm talking about our fucking spirit. That's what I'm talking about. You don't think he's like, all right, you asking for this shit again? Oh, here we go again. No, he don't.
See, the Lord done told me, stop putting stuff on your life, like saying shit.
Yes.
I have a bad habit.
You just said it, though. You said, ain't nothing out here.
Yeah. All that.
You got to shut that shit.
Talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
We put it, and that's what I said I'm working on, because I do say a lot of shit that is not universally true. You know what I'm saying?
And I love how you said, and I'm glad that you're telling my viewers this, because we talk to a lot of women and we talk to a lot of men constantly. I say it all the time, we don't know everything. That's why I'm so honest with my shit. Mm-hmm. On what we've been through. If you go back and look at our podcast, we don't give a fuck. Because we don't care what nobody thinks. Right. Mm-hmm. Because we actually got it.
Because you got
it.
You got the choice to tune in or get
the fuck out. But it's honesty, because God says to me that what you've been through, a million motherfuckers go through. What you've been through, a million motherfuckers go through. What your man been through, a million motherfuckers go through.
Me behind that chair lets me know just how much.
Hey, women, look how you talk to them. We that confidant.
I have had women to come in, and as soon as they sit in the chair, bust out.
Yes, they need it. Half the time they can't even talk to their motherfucking friend. And I'm like a vote. I'm like a vote.
That's what
I'm a vote. And I say this because I've been there and I understand. I'm not a gossiper. So you can't say, Vicky, you know what, I'm on the phone. Girl,
Yeah.
I just never, and I've had to learn from that because God stripped my friends and he brought my friends back to me.
And I did that too when I was in the marriage, when I first started doing hair. I wasn't a gossiper. I just wanted to fix it. Like, if this girl come in and be like, yeah, because I don't like something. Why would you do that?
You trying to talk over here and try to,
I'm going to fix y'all.
Then it became to a point where you running.
Fighting and like, oh my God.
Am I to blame?
No, I'm trying to fix y'all. I'm just so angry with one another over another individual. Like, you really got to analyze this. Why are you really mad at her? She can't talk to him by herself.
But the thing is this, though. The thing is, Roxanne, it's all about feelings. We are fucking built on fucking feelings, bitch. We don't know how to fucking get out that shit, bitch. We be like, and then we be in our own head because we're females and we're mothers and we're nurturers. So that's how it goes. So, with that being said, I'm so glad that you kind of, you broke down your family dynamic. You did grow up in the household of a mother and a father until dad left. I don't know how the relationship was after dad left. Did that play a part in your relationship life?
When he first left, I didn't want to talk to him or nothing.
You were upset with him.
I was very, very upset because it's like, okay, you left mom, but you got 2 kids.
Yeah.
And see, my brother was older, so he had his place. It was just me. Yeah. So I'm just like, I wasn't understanding a lot that went on, and even down to now, I was brought up with respect, so I never would disrespect him. Yeah. But it's some shit I want to say to him, but he's 75 now. He ain't going to take it. He only know he only know how he grew up, and But he know it's something there because we talk often.
Okay, now. So you still in your dad's life.
We talk often, but it's on the strength of me listening. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say stuff, but I know now he getting in that old ways, so he just called and talk about random stuff, and this, that, or the third, or whatever, and then he'll throw out some little slick stuff, and I had told my mom, I'm like, I don't know how I can quite keep taking it because he's saying stuff like that. I'm almost 50 now. You can't just really say anything you want to. But then it's like, he's 75. It don't matter.
And your mom is what?
She'll be 75.
Okay, so they grew up together. They came up together. So that's dope shit.
All the way.
So you had the family dynamic. You got your business. So you tell the people, what is it that Roxanne, exclusive lady, what do we have coming up? What are our goals? And not telling everything, but it's good to show that you're 48 and you still got shit. So let people know, like, what is it that you ain't gotta tell it all because you're still in the works with your shit, but you still gotta speak it into existence. So what do you see yourself doing with your business now? Like, what do you see yourself with that? Because that's your baby.
It's just like this right here. Come from behind the chair. Yes. That's all I've known.
Be something that you know you are. Don't get boxed in.
That's all I've known. Yeah. Being behind the chair. So I did my due diligence. I'm not leaving my babies because, again, I love what I do.
Me too.
And I'm still with it, like, I'm not a greedy person or that. Like, I don't try my best not to overbook and all that because our time is our time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I want to do something else. I'm going to have to get involved in something else. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I call this my time for getting behind the chair.
Okay. And whatever that may be, getting from behind the chair.
It'll come.
I want to see you do it.
It's a couple of things
I want to see you do it.
I introduced and kind of written down, but, like, I got to make some stuff happen. Yeah. And my biggest thing is procrastination. I know it. I own it.
I just talked about...
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I just
said?
And
like this for me. This is a bucket list kicker, even down to when I did it before. I don't like speaking like that. But I'll be having so much to say.
But you talk good as fuck right here.
So it's like, whatever. Because, it's the comfortable. Do it with some people that you feel like you're comfortable with. Yes. Then you might can get asked something. Because, I got some things out here in life that I could talk about. But I could get came for, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can come at me sideways. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I'm talking about, the ones that
they can come at you sideways.
What social media does. Okay. Oh, she want this, or she did that, or... Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Did.
That part.
Was.
You just said two fucking keywords. I never not own where I came from because it makes me exactly who I am to this very point right here.
And I can understand. I can honestly say that was one of my teachings on my platform is fucking laziness and procrastination. So I get it, and we'll talk about this. I'm gonna hone in on this tomorrow, which is gonna be one of my live feeds because I do it often with my group because we're some lazy motherfuckers in our mental, and we know we get that way. See how you just call this a procrastination?
And we gotta get out.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. We got so much here. It's so we're so fucking intelligent, honestly. But we so scared of ourselves that we fuck ourselves. Seriously,
that is definitely.
We're scared of ourselves that we fuck ourselves, and
I have said some things to my friends. They be like, I'm like, cause I'm scared for real. Like, not you. Now I was like, I don't know.
Before we ended, but you talked about so what friend? Not no names. Before we ended, because you mentioned this, and I know you kind of wanted to address about it a little bit. You said I didn't give 80%, or they gave 80% of themselves.
Messed up.
You gave but didn't get back, or they gave and you didn't give back.
I need 80% of what needed to be done in a relationship. I didn't do.
Friendship. This is
friendship.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriends. Okay. You
That's
know how
tight.
we get complacent and just take for granted even the smallest things, knowing that person gonna be here. But just like that person was there the whole time, you need to still make that person feel that they are still needed. Yes. Okay, because years go by and you just be like, oh yeah. No, everybody needs their own time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. Mm-hmm. Because some things that I didn't know I needed, I'm just going with the flow. I do need. Okay. I found that out that I do need. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I keep saying, even down to, like I said, procrastination, I laugh at it. I got a guy want to take me out. I don't never go. But I'll go with somebody that got a boo or whatever.
Are you afraid of your own thing?
Make it make sense to me.
You afraid of your own?
I talk to myself about it.
You know what I think it is? If I can analyze that, it's not that you want to hurt another woman because you're not even consciously thinking of her.
It ain't the married thing.
No, it's still a boo. It's still the same thing.
It's the same thing.
I think that you are afraid of a solid, committed, you, me thing. If it's somebody else's boo, I don't really have to put no energy to it. I can sleep at night. I ain't got to feel like this nigga doing this.
I never wanted to get comfortable like that because I've always been a boo.
But you got to get out that thing, though. You either, let me tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. You either going to have to stay fucking single or get ready to have your own. Mm-hmm. Because it's going to only be this same cycle of a fucking headache. Right? That shit is a motherfucking headache, bitch, okay?
And
it's work.
And it's crazy. I laugh at it because it's like now I don't think nothing of it. I might go.
It's easy.
Have me a little friend, this or that. We chill, and I'm like, all right, I'll talk to you later, and that's it.
Until you get fucking feelings, bitch.
I'm talking about until you be like, all right, you come and see me
and
again.
You be like,
but you can't do that to people because either way, like you said, feelings gonna get involved. Everybody's saying no, but do you lose? Gonna get involved.
It seems like you lose interest in them when they want you. When they break up, I think when they break up with their significant other, and now you're the full term, do you feel like you lose interest in that part? Now,
to be totally fucking honest,
okay,
I need stability with these guys. If I'm watching you and you're not really like I'm consistent, you know I'm gonna go get it on the ground. Mm-hmm. I need you to do the same. I need you to put that work in because that's part of the strength of a man. I know that you're able to be my protector, provider, and for me. And I'm not saying that I'm out here trying to go do because Lord knows I know all the girls out here now like, oh, you ain't got no money, you can get the fuck on. Da, da, da.
Because it's music and social media.
I'm not necessarily that person. However, I can't just sit here and do this for nothing. Okay. When I take care of me on all four corners.
I get it.
So it's hard. And you put pressure on men that's not really based. But I'm at an age where you should be, so it don't make sense to me. It makes sense.
But how do you look for stability in a man who's in a relationship?
Because they taking care of home. Okay. So that's how it got to me because they already know you gotta pay to play.
But you
playing, but you got to play.
But you taking care of home, but you damaging the woman. That not you take you out of it.
Right.
So I'm looking at a man. Yeah. So as a woman that we look for a relationship, you stable.
But that's what I don't do it no more.
You see what I mean? Because you're stable in working and taking care of the home and the kids. Like but are you stable? Are you able to be stable in a relationship? You know what I'm saying?
And then I'm at the age now. I don't want to see that shit now. Like we done just chilled and we done went on and did this, and you get on social media and post your boo.
Yeah.
I ain't even with none of that shit no more.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. In what I've learned in talking to men and in researching and reading, men are not looking to replace their woman.
Not the majority of them.
Not majority.
But some
of them can be.
They do it. Replace and then replace again, and
it's
just
easy for them.
So
it's easy for them.
I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in.
You don't want to be in that cycle.
Because
I feel like if we learned to just be like, nah, fuck that, you got a situation, you need to go fix that situation. It's a lot of times that
if you don't want to be in it, get out.
Get out.
Now shit don't have nothing
but
to do
then
with me.
it's so many that's like, okay, yeah, I'm willing because I don't want no fucking relationship, so come on. So that's why they're able to continue the pattern because we allow the pattern.
And it's hard.
I know it's
out
easy.
Here.
It's easy. I've heard.
Starting over.
I've heard.
Like I'm talking about to the core hard because social media has ruined all the brain cells.
It's pouring on that bit. It's everything right there. It's just right here. Open your phone and here the fuck we go.
And I know, like, even now to the couple of single guys that may try to come for me, it's hard because now you're single. You already on. You can do what you want to do. Mm-hmm. So getting that jump start looks like a lawnmower. Like, all right, we're going to start dating. We could date for a few minutes. And then what?
Then what?
Meaning you can still freely. We got to figure it out kind of early.
But you got to also understand, too, how men meet us. And I'm just saying, I've been there.
I got a homegirl. They be like, girl, jump in them DMs. If you check the page out, see if they ain't got if they ain't got nothing going on, jump in. How you doing?
Are you that tight?
I have never been.
Me neither. I mean, I've been married for so long, fucking longer. I've been married since I was 22.
I have never, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't even know. So, I'll say this. So, let me ask you one more question before we kind of break it down. You tell everybody how to find you. In your relationships, right? So, you says you were, single. You've been single for 4 years now, right? Mm-hmm. Has it been a time that you just completely isolated yourself with no talking to niggas, no sex?
That first year.
Okay. That first year. Okay. Did that teach you a lot?
And I ain't gonna say it was a whole first year, but it had been probably like about
that bitch went from
7 months. You know what I'm saying?
7 months.
About 7 months. It's 12
that's
months.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. And that was a familiar.
Okay.
And then I felt bad after because I knew exactly what I called you for, and I really wanted you to leave right immediately after.
I didn't even want nothing from you.
You know what I'm saying? And they kind of knew it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was a you thing.
Yeah. They knew it stopped with us because old boy came to town.
But I don't even like you like that for real. It's just not to add nobody else to the equation.
So and after I did that, I stopped that. Mm-hmm. I made that because we can't continue a relationship because of how we started.
You can't block yourself either. If you're a hopeless romantic, like you said you was in the beginning of this live, you can't block yourself. Because a lot of times we block we do shit to ourselves. We self-inflict. Mm-hmm. We self-sabotage. We do. And we on the motherfucking hamster wheel. We have it.
I just hit it with the old way. I don't know. And I kind of just brushed it off like,
all right, the fuck, I
don't know.
Another one, another thing that I got to get
through. Go give me something to eat and go lay down. Everything can be solved.
Bitch, you drinking that as a novel. What is that? That bitch drunk. I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
Hey, take me a drink.
All right, so look.
Easy.
First of all, let me just say, I fuck with you heavy because this was some real motherfucking convo.
Very enjoyable.
I'm gonna tell you why it was real because bitches be trying to hold quiet. Bitches, a lot of us have been on here fucking and doing and slipping and sliding and kids doing this.
It is what it is.
Trying to live your life. Now you're spiritual. Now you ain't spiritual. Now you're using the rose. Now you got a dick. Now there's a whole lot of shit.
All that part.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, so it's like it's just living life. It's life and it's learning, but it's just learning how to get out of the cycle.
And as long as if you learn something from each and every one of the fucked up things in life, I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's actually a story. And
that's what I'm saying.
And then when we learn, because you have to learn.
That's why I say you got to take something with you.
You see how we teach our kids, bitch? We still teaching us. So that's why kids can't be like your parents.
Every week, give me something.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So tell the people how to find you. We know you do hair in Richmond, Virginia. That's where we're from. But how to find your content. They want to get their motherfucking hair done. What kind of stylist you are.
Just the hair page is Exclusive Lady Styles.
Mm-hmm. Spell it out so they'll know.
XCLUSIVELADII STYLIST.
Okay. Y'all ain't remember about that shit. Don't matter. I'll take it.
It's all one word. I'll take it. I'm currently on the Boulevard.
Okay. In Richmond. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
like we talked about earlier.
Keep on moving up, coming from behind the chair. Mm-hmm. I love to travel, so hopefully I can put, that into mix of what I want to do.
No, don't say hopefully.
Right, see, it's the words.
I am going to travel.
Yes, I am going to get from behind that chair and just get more involved into doing something else.
Yes.
That we can keep this thing
Keep it rolling.
Wheels rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate sharing your life with Fucking Be Honest. This is what it's for, because your story, and there's a million other motherfucking women right now sitting in that story, and there's a million men sitting in that story, so ain't no judgment zone nowhere near, because we all been through shit. And you can find her at XCLUSIVELADII. She's on Instagram. Right. She's on Facebook. She ain't on fucking TikTok yet. We're trying to get her over there, y'all. We're trying to get her over there. You know what I'm saying?
Over there,
you gotta fuck with them over there. My people's over there. And you're gonna come from behind the chair. And like I said, that's the type of shit I do. I teach that shit all day long. So, you know, you'll always have that in me for coming here, being a guest for me. So any questions you may have on how the fuck to get from behind the chair, just take that shit out your head, put it in the book, write it down, and I'll motherfucking be there, because everybody got hopes and dreams, and everybody want to move forward in life, and that's all it's about. It's about
you are more hilarious than I like. I'm baby.
It's because the shit be real. Everything I post, whether it's funny, whether it's real life shit. And if you went back and listened to me and my husband's first podcast,
further lets people know not to be afraid, because we really go through the same shit that everybody goes through.
Bitch, we human. God, that's why God say all the time, you cannot judge. And I get it all the time.
That's why with this big old other stuff going on there, you know certain things are bound to happen.
Life is going to life your ass. And if you don't, that's why I say, don't try to be the perfect parent. Be the best parent you can be. Yep. Don't try to be the perfect person.
Just be as real
as you can. Love life. You know what I'm saying? Life's short. We losing motherfuckers every day. We losing them every second. We don't know when nobody going to go to there tomorrow. Try not to hold grudges. You can't control people.
Don't hold a grudge.
Don't hold a grudge.
Ain't even healthy.
It ain't even healthy. That shit fucks you up.
Like, even if you upset to that point, just let it go. Don't even hold a grudge. You know, no vindictive shit need to be done.
Don't try to get. Don't try. Yeah, it's a lot of that.
So many women out there doing things. You're only hurting yourself.
You're hurting yourself. And you think you're playing hardball, but then you go home and feel worthless. Whether you fucked up somebody's car, whether you
mad at
you still mad, whether you done fucked somebody,
because I've done stuff in the moment.
Yes, you done it in the moment. You've been there, and then to get to a place of enlightenment, that's a motherfucker.
And you know what be so crazy about that? People forget what they did and want to talk about what other people are doing. But you did that 2 years ago.
It's okay, because guess what? They still stuck in their shit. Enlightenment, when you're enlightened, and I tell everybody who's listening, it's important to download the fucking vibrational pyramid. It's on Google. Download that shit. It's a pyramid, and it shows you from the top of your motherfucking head to the bottom of your feet where you are in life. And you can be like, fuck, how do I get enlightened? Or why the fuck am I got ego? Because ego will fuck everybody. You got a motherfucking ego. You think it's the grass is greener. You think you can run out this bitch and just grab on something. You can grab a new best friend, or you can grab a new nigga, or go ahead.
That's right.
Go ahead, do it. And those are the things that I do a lot of teaching on, because I'm teaching myself. I can't talk. Like I said, I'm not a counselor. I've never been to school for this shit. I just learn off life. I grew up in Holland Park. I grew up around a lot of motherfucking men. I grew up around a lot of girls, a lot of females, and I listened. And I saw it, and I understood it, but I still had to fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. Right. Like, what the fuck am I doing? But you fuck up so you can be like, I ain't doing that shit no more. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, motherfucking Roxanne.
Thank you
for
so
even
much
coming
for
the fuck out,
having
bitch,
me.
because you thought I was going to do this shit on motherfucking live.
Oh my goodness. I ain't
this
know about
bitch
this
called me, y'all.
I thought we was going to do a Zoom
This bitch
call.
said, okay, I'm on Zoom.
I be seeing it on social media. That's what they do.
We're not zooming on to you. I told Zay, what the fuck this bitch think she in Atlanta?
I didn't know.
What you think she in Atlanta? If you don't get in the car and come around this bitch and I bought you some drink, you better get your
I ain't know. I thought
you had
you should have seen me in the living room putting
I had a little plant behind you.
Had
a plant. Had your flat irons. You had your curlers. You was But you hear that and you know what I mean.
I was like,
all right, y'all. Follow Fucking Be Honest on all the platforms. You can download us on every digital motherfucking platform. We are on that motherfucking shit. This is what we talk about. This is what we give. Make sure you follow our Instagram, our TikTok, our Facebook. Fuck with us heavy. We are two married motherfuckers just talking real shit.
That's right.
Peace.